Hey there, my fellow market specialists. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Vintage Story Frostlands, episode 58, Shopping for Linen Again. And this hammer is about to break, so I'll have the backup hammer in my inventory. Actually, no, what? I won't. And the reason is, when your hammer breaks, the next hammer's default action is split. And I don't want to unexpectedly swap hammers and then start splitting. So it's actually not a good idea to have a backup hammer. It's better to have no tool and not ruin your project, to have to go fetch a tool, than to have the tool automatically swap into your hands and then mess up your project. I haven't ever done that, but I can definitely imagine that happening. How nice would a plate mold be? It would be nice. Very, very nice. Even if it was oversized. But yeah. That'd be pretty cool. Now, if you wanted me to move this, I could move it here. I'll just leave this engaged. We're not going to hear it clang, but it will move if I have the power. I bet the bricks are done, though. And they are. So we can finish off the last bloomery fire. I don't even know why I picked up those 5. 12 is enough for a full set. So when the iron blooms they come out of the bloomery, they are hot. So if you time it that your blooms are done when you have high wind, you can save yourself a little bit of fuel, but like, I'm not gonna stress about that. I like the roar of the bloomery. It's a nice, like, campfire-y noise. And because campfires are actually relatively... The fire pits are pretty expensive to keep fired, right? Because you go through fuel so quickly. If you like the noise, like, keeping a bloomery fired is really cheap. Like 6 coal for, like, a day. Same with pit kilns. 4 peat. Keeping the 4 peat on fire for, 18 hours or whatever it is. Probably a far more efficient, like firing nothing in a pit kiln is probably far more efficient for body heat than like a campfire is. Maybe some balance needs to be done for just simple fuels. What do you guys think? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, see, so startling when that breaks and you start punching the plate. But yeah, I would have definitely split there. Yeah, heating a room is... I think between heating a room and like making sticks out of wood, some of the most requested. But heating a room would be huge for this series, only because of my start month. Alright. That's done. That's weird. So what do we have left? Let's put the hammer away. I need to move the Pulverizer a little bit to get what I want to build. But the other thing is my glass ice box is going to move to here. Well, I guess it lost its label, but whatever. Let's grab charcoal and rename it. Nope, I did that wrong. Okay, so the Pulverizer. I'm going to move this, and you'll understand why in a minute. But I'm going to raise it up so that the feed system can not come crashing into this room. Yeah, it will make more sense once I'm done. So grab some of the granite cobblestone, raise it up. So the Pulverizer is going to be at this level. Oh, come on. I'm not standing there. There's nothing in... Oh, is this in the way? Maybe that's the complaint. Oh, that's rotated wrong. Okay. That's fine. Put it all back together with the pounders, the toggle, and a wood axle. So the wood axle is going to go here. And then when I want to switch what I'm using, all I have to do is break this axle and this angle gear. And then put the angle gear on here. So now the Pulverizer is, it doesn't have caps. But, alright, the Pulverizer, if I had any wind, would be pulverizing right now. Zero. Yeah, okay. The Pulverizer does require less power. Ooh, let's not jump. Less power than the Hellhammer. So it's going to be easier to pulverize stuff than to hammer stuff. So this is the end that things come off of. You can see the slope. So here, we are going to want the hopper. Put a hopper here. And then beneath the hopper, a chest. And this is where the crushed output will come out. And yes, it's in the floor. I don't care. I mean, we already have a lantern in the floor, so not a big deal. So the crushed output comes here, which means... Let's actually just put the crushed output in there. Done. Then we have an elbow joint here feeding the Pulverizer. But for that to work, we need our wrench. So this is why I made a wrench. Because it can change the orientation of things. And then we have the to be crushed there. I really have no need for bauxite, other than to crush it up. So at this point, the Pulverizer, as far as I know, is all hooked up and ready to go. The chest on the floor looks cool. Well, I guess that's just an added benefit. To make sure... Well, we are at 0 wind. So I was going to say I could break an axle to see if it would spin, but like at 0 wind, nothing's going to spin ever. So it's just the way it is. So, yeah, this is all set. This is completely functional now. And we can swap quickly between the Pulverizer and the Hellhammer by just changing an axle and a gear. You know, it's a little manual, but I made it very easy. Okay, cool. The other thing I wanted to do is to finish off the patio. Oops. while I'm standing here, might as well. So that's getting filled in. Nice. And I'm gonna go check on the farm. Might be a little overeager, but yeah, I want to make sure that the farm has nothing going on. If the farm doesn't have anything going on, and I think what I'll do is just put the axle there. This is a bit of a shortcut. I'll try to come up with a reasonable other goals to work on. Where'd I get this? Quartz chunk. While I wait for mechanical power. Why have so little wind all the time? It's just chance. I don't think I live in a particularly windless area. I think it's just I've been unlucky. Because before I built the windmill, I remember whipping wind at home pretty regularly. I remember my pit kilns, the flames were blowing sideways and everything. So I think it's just random weather patterns, and not like a larger theme. Oh. Oh no, they're not stunted. They're just very cold looking. Turnips are ready. Probably those parsnips, right? Parsnips are ready. I'll check the crops after I reset torches. And grab some grub. I thought I saw 9. I do. Mature flax. Oh, baby. It's just going to be the one, isn't it? Oh, no. There is mature flax. There it is. And if you're looking, I have 15 fibers already. Yeah, so if you're trying to keep track. Definitely gonna water some. I don't think I have any fertilizer that adds potassium into the soil, though. Not really, not effectively. And I'm going to rely on you guys to make sure that I replant everything that should be replanted. So, this is plenty fine K. Let's just put flax back there. I don't think anything I plant right now is going to grow, but it doesn't hurt to try, because I've got plenty of seeds. Alright, I think everything that was harvestable got harvested. So, empty spots. I think it's all replanted in here. Yep. Over in here we have this plot, which can be nitrogen, N or P. And we only have... Alright, so we could do turnips there, I guess. I could always dig it up. This has high phosphates in the soil. So let's try to take advantage of that. Stick parsnip there. And then there was this spot. So N or P. So maybe another turnip. Or spelt. Or cabbage. Although spelt and cabbage has, I guess turnip has bad temps. We'll put rye. Rye is a cold hardy crop. If anything's gonna like live through the winter, it's probably rye. Alright, I think I'm replant. Oh no. Alright, that has really high phosphates in the soil, like quite high, but I don't know if I have any phosphate onion, but that's just gonna get stunted. Whatever. Stunted onion. I don't care. Cool. So, first flax harvest. I think it's not unreasonable to consider a wood oven if I made some more fire clay. Let's get the flax watered so it's growing as fast as it can. I definitely don't have enough material for more, like a full set of sails, but I'm gonna brainstorm some things I could work on right now and have you guys vote. But I want to come up with a list that is all like roughly towards the same goal. Hover over the water tile? What for? You're not sure if it has effect, but you suspect knife or scythe has a better chance for harvesting? Nope. I mean, in real life, like, if you're harvesting carrots with, like, medieval tools, you're pulling the carrots out of the ground with your bare hands, right? Like, you're not digging them up with a knife. The same goes for this. You're plucking it by hand. Although for grain, I get it's very different. In real life, you would use a scythe for grain. Oh, we got mature carrots. So this is high phosphate. But we don't have any more pea crops other than those onions. So I'll probably just plant the onions there, knowing that they're going to be stunted and maybe not grow. Funny, the water really shouldn't even be liquid. I'm glad that that isn't a thing so much, because like it's -7 out right now, which means it's -2 in this greenhouse. It's January 9th in game, so it's exactly the same date it is IRL. That's pretty neat. I designed it like that, you know. I calculated how long a day should be and how many days per month there should be to match up with real life, so that real life and in-game elapses at the same rate. Roughly. Okay, so I did need to plant one more thing. And I decided it was onion, even though I have zero hope that the onion will survive. Where was it? One of the corners? Right here. Yeah, because onions are already stunted due to cold. Yeah. So, priorities. What should I do next? Build a clay oven. I could mine quartz and silver, because the pulverizer needs more quartz. I could process blooms by hand. Not eager to do that, but I could. I could mine zinc for torch holders. Mining zinc for torch holders isn't exactly on goal, because it's not like required, but it might be nice to not have to reset the torches. I could make fire clay matches. That would be helpful. Or yeah, we'll go with those 5 options. They're not bad. They're all roughly working towards the same end result. Yeah, I think we're still within a 0 wind situation here. Oh, you know what? There's actually one more thing I wanted to add to this. Check traders for trades so I can buy linen. Sorry to make you revote. I'll reset the clock. Right now the wind speed is 0, so like no matter how big my sails are, 0 times sails is 0. But more sails when the wind isn't 0 would help me. For sure. Just moving that crate so I can see the oak crate more easily. It looks like check traders for trade so I can buy linen. Seems to be a bit of a popular option. And I do have, the equivalent of 1 sheet for the flax harvest. Which is not bad. If I'm checking traders, the building mats I'm going to go to first. And let's go swing by there now. Because more linen is just good all around. So I know I didn't wait for the full duration, but I don't have any. How many gears do I have? I might not have enough gears to warrant bringing. Where would I have put my gears? Monster loot? Yeah, there it is. Oh no, I have some gears. So maybe I'll actually be able to buy some linen. That'd be awesome. Depending on how it's priced. And in-game, it is 6 in the morning, so it's about to be daybreak. While I'm running over there, I should also be focusing on the ground so I can find flint. Because, again, the amount of flint I need for fire clay is a lot. People are easy to control? Nah, that's not it. I think almost everyone here sees I need a very highly functional Hellhammer to get work done. And the bottleneck there is the wind speed. Now, if I did end up with more sails, I could try to rework the large gear back into the equation. That isn't unreasonable. Once it's moving faster, I can add torque at the cost of speed. All right, they are not selling anything of the like. They are willing to buy an age crate for a gear each. So I can sell 2 age crates to them. And some tin bronze stuff. So I could 5 gears, 4 gears, 4 gears. So a tin bronze axe and 2 age crates. And this is good for 3 days. Let's do that. Sell a tin bronze axe and 2 age crates. How often do they resupply? Usually like once every, 5 days? 7 days? Something like that? I think it's 5. Would adding another windmill add any benefit? No. Not until the sales of the first windmill is full. And even then, it's hard to do. And it would also require more fat and possibly resin. But generally speaking... Oh! Sales are moving. Generally speaking, one big sale is better than multiple small sales, I think. So we don't have a ton of tin bronze, but for 5 gears, I think it's worth it. And then I'll also make a spare oak crate to replace the one that we're about to sell. I just so happened to have exactly the right amount of oak planks, so it wasn't all that expensive to do. Ooh. I heard it. I heard it move. Well. Stop doing this to me! So I'll put the quartz here. Got my age crates already. Done. So the chute already has bauxite stone in it. The pulverizers got fed bauxite. And they're getting pulverized. And then once pulverized, they'll drop into this hopper, which then sticks them in the chest. Oh, we actually already have bauxite. We started with 2 and 2. It's already 2 and 4. So we've already crushed some bauxite up. So yeah, I haven't walked you through, but basically it pulls from this stack here into the chute, into the pulverizer, pulverizing it. Once it's pulverized, it will drop down in the hopper. And if I had more wind, it would be faster. Alright, so tin bronze X. Oh, dang it. Sometimes when you're too close to your pulverizer, you'll actually just pick up the stuff because it does drop into the hopper, and if you're standing there, it prioritizes the player to grab it than the hopper to grab it. And the hope is here that once I get a trade for linen, I'll have a lot of gears to be able to buy it. So after we trade with that trader, this one is commerce. So in terms of what they could buy, let me look up the trade list, because I don't have them memorized. So commodities trader can sell flax twine. or linen. So once we have the gears from the building materials trader, we should go to the comms trader, commodities, to try to buy linen. God, this wind. Killing me, man. At some point, it might not be a ridiculous idea to look for more cassiterite, because a lot of the trades seem to be cassiterite-based. Tin-based. Tin bronze is a very commonly requested material when it comes to trade. And we do want to keep buying linen to offset how slow our farming is. It's not a bad idea. Okay. Got what I need. Let's get on back and sell them some stuff. I don't need the tongs, though. So I definitely could, and maybe I'll poll you guys. Should I make the other tin bronze tools for sale? So there were other tools that they were willing to buy. They were at 4 gears apiece rather than the 5 gears for this axe. At some point, the adventure trader, I don't think I've already made one, but I should make a tin bronze pick, because the treasure hunting trader does require a tin bronze pick to kick things off for the end game. And I don't want to consider making lanterns just because of how difficult it is to source beeswax. You know, if I was loaded full of gears, I would consider it, because I could maybe buy the beeswax or candles off of like the comms trader, but until... it's probably not something I'm going to do, just because of the expense. Okay. So there was a tin bronze saw, demand 1 for 4 gears, and a tin bronze hammer, demand 1 for 4 gears. I don't have the bismuth or black bronze. I don't have metal scraps. I'm not going to make lanterns, and I don't have quicklime. I'll let you vote on that while I run up to the commodities trader now, because that's the trader that's most likely to sell me linen. I mean, the outcome of this poll might change if there's just not linen for sale. Maybe. Speculative. Yes, if I did put the big gear up, even at low end, the pulverizer might work. True. I might want to retool it for the big gear. If I don't get the pulverizer working, let's say it's almost noon, by like dinner time, once all this trading is done, I'll throw the big gear in. Out of wind frustration. 'Cause it still looks pretty calm right now. So I shouldn't be running straight at the commodities trader. I should be going to the passage I dug. What a winter wonderland this is. Castle on the top of the mountain looks nice. Yeah, it's gonna look a lot different once the forge is done. The furnace and kiln, I should call it. Chanterelles. Yum. I'll leave it. Most of the cooking I do is just big batch, so if I don't have enough for an entire big batch, doesn't matter to me. I don't have bandages at the moment, though. Oops. That wasn't horsetail. I think last stream I used a lot of my bandages up. There. That replaces them. 16. Oh, we got blue clay here. I have it marked down, though. Ooh, I somehow stayed dry. Yeah. The game will permit you to, like, briefly dip, but not any more than that. And even then, sometimes the briefly dip will calculate that you, like, went in for a long time. It's quite the run. It's not like getting out to the bauxite area, or the, yeah, the bauxite area or the, borax area. Definitely not convenient. Did I get the ship built? Partially. It's not going to be finished for a long, long time due to linen bottleneck, though. Well, I shouldn't say a long, long time. It's possible that my flax harvest is, like, amazing, and I get plenty for the sales and have stuff left over. Alright, Stretch. You have linen for sale. Nice. I don't have things to sell you, but this is enough linen for another set of sales. Also, sounds very windy here. I could also buy metal parts, and beeswax. I don't think I'm going to, but there's more linen here, obviously, for sale. He has 2 more supply, so if I had 10 gears, I could buy another sales worth. I have 4 gears. So if I did make those tin bronze tools, I could get more sales. What was the timer on that? Three days? Oh, yeah, I could do the tools. Okay. Current priority is make tin bronze hammer and saw for sale. Correct? It was definitely a hammer, and the other one was a saw? I'm pretty sure. Something tells me I should have wrote it down. It was a saw. Okay. I mean, with all of you attentive viewers, watching out for me. Asking you seems reasonable. And it just needed to be 95% plus, you know. So if it's lightly, very, very lightly used, less than 5% used, it's fine. That does mean that if like 2 or 3 more flax spots are harvestable, I will have a maxed out sale once I do this next making tools for sale. So that's very cool. I think that will be a bit life-changing for me in terms of productivity on the health hammer and pulverizer. So I did say by dinner time, if the pulverizer wasn't moving, I'd retool it, but I think I'm going to wait until I have the full set of sails on it, the 4 out of 5 set, to give it a chance to go burr. Yeah, then the next step of the process for the boat was adding beams to it, and I that's where I stopped. But I know that eventually it leads to adding 21 linen for the sails for the boat, which is far more than I currently have. So that's why I let it stall out and worked on something else. Thank you for tuning in to Vintage Story Frostlands, which originally streamed live on Twitch January 9th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow Vintage Story players.